Good morning to everyone. And I'll be speaking about managing our gut health for a holistic wellness. So basically, what is gut? What does the gut? Before I get into what is the gut, the gut is basically microbes, okay, good and bad bacteria. But what are some of the stats that we are hearing today, right? Almost every time, every day, we are hearing so many people are suffering with gut health issues, right? So almost 70% of today's population is having gut health problems. And out of that, 59% are having problems every week, which is alarming, right? And 12% of them face gut health issues every day. So what is gut? What is the gut made of, right? It is made of a stomach, intestine, right? Small intestine, large intestine. And what does it say? It is the second brain of our body, right? Now, why is that? Because it has these neural connections to our brain. And most of the time, even we say, right? Oh, when you're excited, you say like, I can feel butterflies in my stomach. What is that? Your gut speaks to you, right? You say that, oh, when you're not feeling well, sometimes you say like, oh, then your mood changes, right? So your gut controls so many things in our body, right? Not just digestion. Digestion, metabolism is few of them, but it has a direct connection to our brain. And that's why it controls so many functions in our body, right? So what is basically, of course, gut has good bacteria, bad bacteria, but what are the main functions of the gut? So let's look at that. So it does control digestion, but when the food is digested, it helps with the absorption of the nutrients. It also, helps in the, the functions. Other functions can also be like, to move the food in your digestive tract. Okay. The other things that also it does, the good bacteria helps to avoid the toxins to go into the intestinal walls. So it helps to, remove those toxins from our body. And then again, it helps in building our immune system, right? So now, what is some things, what are some of the habits that, right now you can see in your lifestyle, that will help you to identify that you have a bad gut health, right? So some of them can be, you are not eating a diverse range of food, right? You can have stress, you can have alcohol, cigarette smoking, but those are extreme, right? But what are some of the other things, it is also like, lack of sleep, not having good sleep, not having a lot of physical movement, right? Usage of antibiotics. And again, so some of the things that we can identify right now in our lifestyle that helps us to understand, bloating, all these things are something that, gives you signs that, your gut health is not good. What are some of the symptoms that you can, observe in our body? Constipation, not having regular bowel movements, can be diarrhea, you can feel gassy, bloating. So these are some of the symptoms that you can, identify. Also, obesity is related, to gut health. So people who are obese generally have, gut health issues. So what are some of the diseases that are associated, with bad gut health? Now, in our day-to-day life, if we do not take care of our gut, if we do not identify those signs and symptoms, these can lead to diseases, right? So many of them are even common, right? Infantile colic. There can also, the main that you hear every day, is IBS, right? So, and also like diarrhea, Crohn's disease. So basically right now is the time where you can manage, you need not go into these extreme conditions. Even if you have these also can, some of it can be reversed. But so the idea is to take care of them and, not let it go to that extreme. So what are some of the things that we can do to manage our gut health, right? Diet, diet is something that can be right. First thing that you need to do, right? So eating a diverse range of, vegetables, fruits, and of course, like, if you do not know, reaching out to an expert, to your coach, so that they can help you to you manage your health. So generally we think that only when we are having some problems or only when we are diagnosed with a condition, that's when we need to, go to a coach or, go to a doctor. But that's not true. Your gut is something that, everyone, no matter your lean, no matter your base, everyone has to focus on. So having a probiotic, prebiotic, good supplementation, also including foods which are rich in fiber. So what are some of the foods, chickpeas, fruits, vegetables, eating foods which are high in polyphenols, so eating herbs, spices. Fermented foods are very good for gut health, sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha. And then what are some of the other things that you can do without, like, other than food, being active, that really helps you to, get a good gut, getting good sleep at night, when you definitely focus on, the food, it automatically balances your sleep and you start sleeping well. So before I end, I would like to also mention that we are soon going to have a, gut health challenge. And if you want to reset your gut, do reach out to your coach and, focus on your gut and help yourself, to reset that gut and get a good gut going. Thank you.